Care or Us has been recognized by Business Rate as the top-rated home care provider in Philadelphia and surrounding counties based on outstanding Google reviews and consistently high client satisfaction. Also, Care or Us has great benefits for caregivers, referral bonus, weekly or daily pay, paid holidays, vacation time, paid sick time, medical insurance, dental insurance, life insurance, 401k. Also, they have bilingual speaking personnel. Join our team today. 267-315-9490. Care or Us. Call today. TNS Licensing and Consulting. Contact them today. They can help you out. Get your business going. Whether you want to start a home care agency, you want to start a dental office, you want to start, any type of business, any type of store you want to open, whatever it is you want to do, open a hair salon, a nullery, you name it. TNS Licensing and Consulting will get you started. They get you your EIN, your LLC, your articles of corporation. Also, they can teach you and show you how to apply for certain grants for your business. Contact TNS Licensing and Consulting today, 267-534-5053, 267-534-5053. Contact them today. Contact and call them now.
What's up, everybody? Welcome everybody to Tales from the Jails. We here live in partners. You will say TNS Media Group is a team of the family. You know, I'm Tawfiq Page. Got my counterpart, Mr. Braheem Jackson. I just want to say, man, sky's the limit. You know, if you want to achieve anything or accomplish anything in life, sky's the limit. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the people who are negative or people who are, trying to tear you down. Just keep pushing. Keep your head high, not on duty, stay focused. Do what you got to do, man, because it's easy to get distracted. It's easy for you to lose that fire, especially around people who don't want to accomplish enough. They want to just sit around all day and talk about what they used to do. You know what I mean? It's a new year. It's time to make new money. Time to get new things going on. New positive outcomes are waiting. So what's going on with you, Mr. Jackson? How you feeling today, man?
Oh, I mean, everything is good, man. Everything is good, man. Doing what I got to do, man. Everything is good.
Hey, listen. I want to say something, y'all. Another thing. Whenever you're trying to, break that mold. Sometimes we'll say family curses, whereas though we have a mold of people who are on drugs, people are breaking law. And sometimes we become accustomed, it's like I said, earning a badge of honor, and people want to, use that and say that's what we have to do as well. We have to be drug dealers. We have to be people who break laws, scammers, and all this different stuff, But we don't have to do that. We have to continue to keep pushing. This episode of Tales from the Jails is sponsored by Skinny Joey's. Skinny Joey's cheesesteaks, located at 3020 South Broad Street. That's in Philadelphia, PA. If you ever want to go get you a cheesesteak, go down to Skinny Joey's. Once again, located at 3020 South Broad Street, Philadelphia, PA. This episode of Tales from Jails is sponsored by Skinny Joey's. Skinny Joey also they got a new cheesesteak coming out down there. That's going to be a chicken cheesesteak, I believe, for LeBron James coming to the city, and it'll be available really, really soon. They're gonna have a big, recording down there when LeBron comes to the city. LeBron is going to be officially having his own cheesesteak at Skinny Joey's. And look out for that Skinny Joey episode coming real soon. So let's get to this, man. Let's get to to this what we talk about here at Tales from the Jails, man. I see everybody they're looking really, really on point today. It's Friday, payday. People are getting paid today, and people about to go out and have a good time. Don't go to jail this week, as we always say. Friday, what? Won't get out until Monday. If you got a bench warrant, don't turn yourself in today. Especially right now, it's 5 o'clock now. You're not gonna see a judge probably till Monday, so don't turn yourself in. Shout out to 215 Nitro, Dark Skin Beauty, D Mac. I see Turkey Bands in there, 2 Prince, everybody in there, man. So for me, young man, I gotta get to this, man. Whenever you have yourself, or whenever you do things to place yourself into the prison system, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that individuals, they get angry to the point, or they get heartbroken to the point, or they get upset to the point, or is that mental capacity where it's that they want to either harm other individuals or even kill themselves? Why do you think that is, man?
When they're placed inside a predicament that they're in meaning incarcerated?
Incarcerated, yeah.
The walls come closing in on you. The walls, I was talking to a friend of mine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling me how he dealt with, 4 friends that was locked up, and he was one of the only ones that was still out here for years.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I'll just let y'all vent. Whatever y'all need, if I got it, I got it. But other than that, I don't engage in the conversation with y'all have, because when a person is incarcerated, he's calling home to vent. Hear some venting, to do some venting. And by you being combative with that person that's incarcerated,
Mm-hmm.
it's just going to lead to a big old mess, because his day ain't good at all. Ain't nothing good about his day. Only thing good about his day is he woke up.
Yeah.
That's it. All the money, cars, houses, none of that count if you can't wake up. None of that count. So the best thing to do is wake up every day. Like a person said to me, well, I watched the reel, and he said, if I told you you could get $10 million, the person was like, yeah, I'll take that $10 million. He said, but you got to die tomorrow, though. Would you take that $10 million? He was like, no. So money ain't everything.
It's not.
Money is definitely not everything, man. So with that being said, man.
Oh, man, first I heard you say that. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's something. It do stay, it helps firm your, but it's definitely not everything.
Yeah.
When I seen that reel, I thought about you. Because it wasn't no getting around that fact. Like, damn, offer that man $10 million. He was biting at the get, like, we're right here, check or cash. But the thing is, tomorrow you die at 12 o'clock. I'll give you the $10 million, them. But he was like, oh, I'm cool on that $10 million.
Yeah.
So that means that life was better than money for him.
You're not even going to be able to enjoy it.
So
people might have signed up for it if they said they're going to die in 2 years.
Yeah.
You might get a person that might sign up for that.
I'm not signing up for no 5 or 10. I ain't trying to. Let me die when I die. No, I don't want to know when I'm dying. But other than that, man, to answer your question, man, a dude that's incarcerated, man, he's, especially if he's newly incarcerated, he hasn't even come to the point of life to where as though he's taking accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Everything be a blame game. Oh, they told on me. Okay, granted, they might have did all that. They might have told on you. You might have had your friends get on there, get on the stand, mom, sister, all that. But guess what? Can't nobody get on that stand if you didn't break no law. So it all stems from a act that you caused.
Yeah.
Granted, person ratting on you and all that is out of pocket. You mind your business, let me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you never did what you did from the first place,
mm-hmm.
you wouldn't have to worry about none of that. So I say that to say that a lot of people don't take accountability. They be in there, they place blame. You see how a lot of people that we done had up here on the platform, what's the name, say, I got backdoored by the DA. How you backdoored by the DA? Like, you committed a crime. Okay, yeah, they told you that, if you take an open plea, you can get but this is up to the judge.
Yeah.
You pleaded guilty and said I did it, regardless of what time they gave you. If they honored their word, went over their word, you still said, okay, yeah, I did it. You're committing to this act of criminality that they locked you up for.
You tie yourself to the crime.
So you can't be mad. You can't be mad, but one thing you can't be, but the fact is, the elephant in the room is you will be mad. You will be in there mad at everybody. You be mad at your baby mom. You be mad at your kids. You be mad at your mom. That's just the place that a place with that prison puts you in. When you in there, not just that you're going to prison, the body, but now your mind is in a whole nother realm.
Yeah.
You ain't worried about, the stuff we worried about here as citizens. Oh man, pay rent due on Monday or the 1st. Yeah, I mean, baby girl need her hair done, school trip tomorrow. All that is non-void when you go to prison.
For sure.
You ain't thinking about no rent because your rent is paid. Where you at, you ain't got to worry about the lights going off in there. Hot water, stay hot, project hot water. You know what I'm saying? So, so now you got to pick other things to worry about. And that is the people that's out there and what they doing, and you make that your business now. So that's why a person be stressed to the max until he start fully taking accountability.
Yeah. And how long did it take really if they don't?
It took me 10 years.
To really accept it.
Took me 10 years, man. 10 years into a 35-year sentence, man. I started really being like, damn, got 10 years in, man. I got, 25 more to go. I'm like, damn. Then I started looking at why I'm there. I wasn't thinking about the rats no more. I wasn't thinking about Miss Ann looking out the window telling, town watcher police that somebody was hustling. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about what I was doing.
Yeah.
Like, dang, for Miss Ann to do that, I was out there doing something. Hiding a gun underneath the car tire, hiding a pack underneath a rock. You know how that shit go growing up.
Yeah.
That was me digging my own grave, to say.
Wow. And with that too, like, being in there and then also being there for a substantial amount of time. And now you're in there and not only you mad at the world, you mad at the world, you're mad, you're upset, and it might go away. So then it goes into, serving the time and then sometimes adapting or getting involved into the prison activities. Now you just involve yourself now to try to, waste the time, whether it's playing sports, whether it's, gambling, using drugs.
Yeah, you will go through phases. You go through phases like
stuff.
me. I was getting drunk when I first went in there. I was still mad at the world. I wanted something to numb my pain, so I was looking for narcotic. Well, I was looking for alcoholic beverages with that they got in there, the warming rate when they do make it and all that. So that was a phase. Then you get to doing that every day, and when you get drunk, when you out here, you on leisure time, and you get drunk. And for the people that drunk alcohol before or still do drink it or whatever, and I don't promote going out to drink, but if you drink it modestly. Don't go out there and do that. But I tell you to stay away from it. But if you do, you know how drinking do. Drinking get you turned up. You want to talk, you want to mingle. If you mess with the opposite sex, you want to be around the opposite sex. Your funk box is turned up. That's what I like to say. When I get that fire water in me, meaning AKA liquor, that get my funk box turned up. I get to talking better. I get to hearing, smelling better. So
smelling better.
Yeah, like smell my senses like. It might take a woman to sit over here next to me for me to smell her fragrance. But off that alcohol, she could walk in the door and I smell it as soon as the door crack. It's a woman in here. You know what I'm saying? So all my senses is heightened. Huh?
That's a lie.
What's a lie?
You ain't smell nobody walking through the door.
You crazy as hell, man. I'm like, my spidey senses is activated once I got that water in me.
Really?
But listen, other than that, you go through phases. After that, I'm like, damn, I keep getting drunk in here. No, I ain't. The deuce wasn't out. Like, deuce was...
No, you told me you hit the deuce before.
No, I never told you I hit the deuce before. Never told you I hit the deuce before.
You did.
I never had time to...
Check the archives of the podcast.
No, I never hit the deuce before.
You said one time you did.
And if I did hit it one time, it was probably one time. But I don't even remember hitting it. I wasn't no deuce
head. They said you hit the deuce and then the guard hit the deuces.
No, man, the guard don't hit the deuces for that. They just come get you. They don't hit the deuces when they got to bring 3, 4, 25 guards. But yeah, but you go through phases in there. And then, you might get tired of one thing. Like I had to go through, I didn't get my GED. Came to jail at 18. I didn't get my GED till I was about 28, 29, 10 years later.
Let me ask you a question though, because you said like you started indulging in things like you indulge in like the dues, alcohol, the gambling.
No, I ain't no gambling boy.
But I'm saying, not you. I'm saying these individuals go into these things, like go into like say, all right, I'm asking you a question. So if a person is an alcoholic in jail, will he be alcoholic on the street?
Yes.
All right,
that's a trait that you bring.
If a person smoke deuce on the street, smoke deuce in jail, he gonna be smoke deuce on the street.
But see, it's different for the dudes. Dudes is smoking the deuce because it don't come up in your system.
All right, what I'm saying.
So he might not. He come out here and get the weed.
All right, so you're a gambler. You're a gambler in jail.
You're a gambler on the street. Yes.
So can you be a homosexual in jail and be a heterosexual male on the street?
Yes, you have plenty of dudes that do that. Yes, you have dudes that's in there indulging in gay activities, like how we had Miz up here. Miz told you he seen a bull walking down the street with a girl. He like, yo, she know what you been in there doing?
Oh, okay.
She like doing what? You know what I'm saying? So
he's no longer a homosexual anymore.
Well, when he get back home, yeah, now he's still a homosexual. He just hid that because now he around women.
Okay.
Now until he go back in isolation, or if he go back in isolation where it's nothing but men, he get back into his fun bag. So yeah, exactly. He just keep climbing over the fence back and forth. You know what I'm saying? He one of them ones, he don't straddle the fence, he climbs over the fence.
So jail brings out a different aspect of individuals once they get behind that wall.
Yes, jail can either bring out the worst in you or bring out the best in you.
Is anybody? Well, yeah, you're right. Because it's like you in there, it's only the people that's in there with you that see what's going on, and the outside world can't really see.
They can't see at all.
It's like, all right, I'm in here with them. They can say what they want to say.
Yeah, I'm in California. I'm from Philadelphia. Ain't nobody knowing what I'm doing out there unless I got a good friend up there on the yard with me that's going to relay the messages back to the streets. But other than that, if it ain't one of them, then ain't nobody going to know what's going on with me.
And shout out to all the truck drivers out here around the United States, man. All the truck drivers who be tuning in to Tales from the Jails. Shout out to everybody that's a truck, that are truck drivers listening in. Whether you're working for whatever company you're working for, whether it's the box trucks or you're taking the long runs to different states, we thank y'all for tuning into Tales from the Jails, because I see a lot of the comments from all the truck drivers on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and Patreon. I see everybody, reaching out, man. So just to get back to like you said, a person can be a certain thing or a certain individual or have a certain lifestyle or have a certain personality in jail and then come home and won't bring that out to the streets.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Do you think they just adapting? Like, yeah, I'm just trying to just adapt to my society.
Well, yeah, that's what
I mean, say society, my environment.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. They adapt too much when you start dealing with things that ain't supposed to be, dealt with. Homosexuality, if you wasn't into that at first. I'm not saying homosexuality is, because I don't, if that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. But if you never doing that, and come on, man, you gotta still uphold yourself as a man, even behind the wall.
Wow. So would you expose the individual that you saw him doing something? Because dudes, like say for example, if your girl, or I'm saying not your girl, I'm sorry, if your family member, I'm actually I'll say this first. If you had a family member who had to choose one of the other guy from the date, right? She had to date one of these guys. You know what I'm saying? One of the guys. One of them was in jail. I'm talking about, based on he had personality in jail. One of them was in jail, was a homosexual in jail. And the other guy was I'll say like on deuce real bad, laying on the floor, under the toilet. You know how they be with the pictures you be sending. Mm-hmm. Which one would you rather her date?
I'd rather her date the dude with just taking the K2. Because he has a addiction that only affecting him. It can affect her now if he starts stealing from her or anything, but he can't have sex with her and call and bring her something that you know what I'm saying? Because dudes is out here, committing homosexual, like a high rise of the HIV is from homosexual acts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want my sister or my aunt or my cousin that I love dearly to be messing with a known flaming, and they taking these acts. You don't know if he's protecting himself the right way. You know that HIV, one of the causes of HIV is homosexuality, men on men. You know what I'm saying? You dipping in a dirty butthole.
I don't do
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Getting all this
I don't do it.
bacteria sucking up in you.
I don't do
You know what
it.
I'm saying? And you spitting bacteria in him. That's not, again, I don't knock the dudes that do that. Me. That's what you do. You keep that over there. I got what I got going over here. But I wouldn't want you perpetrate. Now, if he let my folks know and she knew it and still went into, I can't say nothing. I would try to advise her, man, you don't want to mess with the boy that was on that cake to the other one that you liked it. No, I like him. All right, cool. I can't say nothing. I warned her. That's what I can do.
Another question I got. Is this a true narrative or true? Is there any truth to this? Go in jail, a criminal, come out an even better criminal.
Yes, you have people that's bitter to the core. That knew that got caught, right? You got a lot of dudes in jail that got caught on some luck shit. Meaning, I might have came around you for a second, the cops was on you, but got caught up in your mess, and I got caught up with my mess because I'm coming to see you.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, they was never on me. So them dudes right there that's in jail, they feel as though I'm not caught because of what I was caught because I made the mistake by going around that nigga.
Yeah.
So now they playing out what they was doing even better because they looking at it like, I was never caught for it.
Yeah.
So they underneath a false bravado. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, well, damn, if I wasn't doing what I was doing to even go over here to him, I wouldn't even, looking deeper into the whole situation. A lot of people don't do that. So you got dudes that's in there because they got caught up on somebody else's shit, but still got their own charges, ain't tell or whatever. But they looking at the whole thing like, man, if I ain't never go over there, I'd have never went to jail. So they not thinking about rehabilitation. They thinking about, damn, all I had to do was not made that stop. I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then they come out and continue with what they was doing because they was never caught for what they was doing. They was caught off of somebody else. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Also, another thing, so you might have a guy in there who's able to get you 100 pieces. Dude, you get your 100 kilos, and you and him are getting out around the same time. So y'all exchange numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna be out there, and you know what he's saying to be true.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get home, you telling the guys like, yo, I'm about to get out. You get out. I got a guy here that I met.
Mm-hmm. That goes on all the time. Dude meets plugs and all that, and continue their criminal enterprise when they go out there.
But in order to meet the plug, you got to really intermingle normally with the Serranios and
well, the plug
Mexicans.
might not even be a Mexican. That's if he a Mexican.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Plug might be a brother. You know what I mean? Might be a white boy. Might be a Mexican, like you said. But, if you meeting one, then that means the plug is making himself, accessible. You know what I mean? To other race groups if he is a Mexican or Serrano. Because in certain jails, Serranos, they got a policy. You don't work out with no blacks. You don't buy nothing off no blacks. You don't eat behind no black. You don't play no games with no black.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And they rules in there is not telling if you tell on a black. That's helping them win the war against a black. That's not telling. I used to ask a bunch of Mexicans like, damn, man, Mexicans that I did know, Joker, Smiley Face, and all them cold-blooded gang members. Like, damn, how? And they agree with it. We'll be sitting in the cell. We might be in there. I had a Joker. Joker was my man. He'd come in there and smoke a cigarette with me. We had to put the sign up, though. If they'd have seen that, like his other gang members, they'd have beat him till he damn near died. They're not allowed to do nothing with a black.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So he'd be in the cell. He hate the rules. He like, man, I grew up in this all my life, but I can't change the rules. I got to follow them, but that's why I sneak in. Man, he's like, man, that shit ratting like shit. Talking about rat on the black, but that's how you doing everything you got to do to win the war. He's like, that's ratting, but that's a law that they got implemented in their gang.
They have a whole regiment. They do everything and they're preparing for combat.
Yes, they got PT time. Each one of them got to work out 4 hours a day. You know what I mean? But they go out in groups.
What's the best workout for combat?
Burpees.
That's it?
Burpees. Burpees, you don't need, because burpee is a full body exercise.
Mm-hmm.
So full body, you know how you go to the gym and, I'm doing legs today, or I'm doing arms today, or I'm doing back today. You're focusing on one part of the body.
Burpees work everything.
Burpees is like swimming and running. There's only 3 exercises that work out every part of the body while you're doing this one exercise. Swimming, that works out every muscle in your core. Burpees, every muscle in your core. And running that track.
My man said, shout out to my man, he made a joke. He said that doing burpees will give you a 6-pack on your nuts on duty. He said that, man. I was like, what? Yeah, burpees will have you in tip-top shape.
Yes, it will. I told you that.
Is no. I look at it too. Like I think that whenever you apply yourself to something, especially working, I think that's key. No matter what, whether you're in there or out there, I think because it's like working out is now like something that everybody want to do.
Yeah, it's a fad now. It's like a trend. It's a trend.
Yeah, I think that it, even if you just get your spurts where you work out every month, couple months, but if you can find a way to be consistent, but the jailhouse workouts is like more intense because you got nothing to do but
work out all day long. You got to do. I got a homie that work out 3 times a day, 2 hours. He work out 6 hours a day, 7 days a week for years. I'm talking about ain't nothing on him fat.
Not on duty.
Ain't nothing fat on him. Nothing. When he's sitting there, he looking like a lizard. You know, the lizard got the tight looking skin, lumpy and all that. That's muscles on it. The lumps is the muscles that I'm describing on a lizard. Like the skin tight, look healthy. Man, you got dudes in there that's specimens walking around, bro. Specimens, man. Ain't got a flex for you to see none of it. And they just there breathing. And they looking like somebody carved them out of goddamn ice sculpture.
And then a lot of times if you're out of shape, you can't what you call?
What?
You can't like your endurance is like you can't really move around. Like
that's why burpees is for endurance.
Yeah.
That's a high cardio workout.
Because all you gotta do is like a person who's not in shape and you start moving around on them, y'all fighting. You move.
Yeah, you're gonna tire him out.
Now he can't really move with you.
Yeah, you're gonna tire him out.
Now this right here, this is another question. The opportunity to escape, right?
Mm-hmm.
The opportunity to escape doesn't really present itself really hardly ever.
Correct.
But when it does present itself to escape a prison, inmates, you might if it's a crack in the wall, and if one inmate can actually get through, you're gonna see 1,000 people trying to get through there, especially if they got a lot of time.
Yeah, exactly. And you got some fools that'll go out there with 6 months left. Cold-blooded fools. You see what I mean? Hirsch broke out. He had a dude that broke out with him that had 11 half to 23 months, and he had 9 months in on it.
Ain't gonna run out there now. You're about to do a dime.
A nick. They give you a nick for escape. A nick on top of that, whatever else you had. Like what? Like you had a couple months left to go. But I get it because a motherfucker want to be home. But me, I'm going to finish my little 5-ball Jamal and be out scot-free. I ain't got to worry about looking for the law unless I committed a crime.
Yeah, I'm not. I got 2. She said I got a couple months left on 11 half to 23.
Mm-hmm.
And I break out of the prison to try to just to say I'm cool and say I did it.
Mm-hmm. Or whatever it's for, some cheeks, get you a couple of whatever. You was a goddamn fool in my book.
You do all that, break out and get home, and then it's another nigga in the crib with your girl.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm going and break back in.
Yeah, but the opportunity for a while, it seemed like inmates was escaping from prison like every week, just like a couple months ago.
What happened now?
It's like a few months ago, it seemed like inmates was escaping from prison.
It always be happening down them South jails. Like for some reason, they just can't keep them dudes inside, you know what I mean, detention.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But a lot of these jails be old, walls be like, when you go in these jails, man, certain cells be having holes, and you'll look in a hole and you could see just tunnels like inside the interior of the jail. Like, I wonder what that lead to.
Mm-hmm.
And niggas be in them joints. Niggas go right, because they sell night lights on commissary.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could, for your book and all that, niggas take them and had 3 of them and made this motherfucker a whole brand new flashlight. So they crawling down these motherfuckers with light. They got light to see. Motherfucker might have made it down far. Like, I'm going to go back. I need some more supplies. Go back to the cell and grab shit, grab extra clothing with him and be scraping. Like, that shit be crazy, man. That shit be crazy, man.
People are trying to get out.
Yes.
Anybody would take the opportunity, especially if I got a life.
Yes.
But once they catch you, they're going to send you to a Supermax.
80X.
Underground.
4 to 5 miles underground. Yes. The facility.
Wow. You ever been there?
No, I've never been there. I'm glad I ain't never been there, and I don't plan on never going there.
So 4 miles underground.
Yes.
That's a long. So it got to be an elevator ride.
Yeah.
Or you driving down there in a circle, this circle. Wow. And there's no escaping out of there. You can forget it.
No, man, you ain't getting out of there. That's what the most secure, one of top 2 or 3 prisons in the world.
Wow.
That's state of the art Supermax.
El Chapo down there.
All of them. All the big wig names, Gaddafi, all them niggas. Everybody that got some big names, they got Kabani Savage down there right now. They put you down there, and then it's a 10-year program. When you go to that jail, you got to be designated to that jail because of a high-profile case or an act that you done did in the penal system somewhere. And then you get classified. Like, you don't just get classified for that jail. Mm-hmm. No, you got to do something to go to this jail. You know what I'm saying? And now, when you're there, ain't like you don't do 6 months and get out and go to another. No. That motherfucker has a 10-year minimum.
Mm. Now, in the feds, right? You know, like they say people, like you hear a lot of people saying, like in the state, Greater Ford, they made children in the state, they made children in the visiting room.
Mm-hmm.
Does it happen? That happened in the feds?
If you at a camp. If you at a camp facility, yeah, you could probably get that off because the rules and the restrictions is a lot more light. Like you could damn near walk your family members to the car, to and from the car. You see your family pull up, it ain't no gates at a camp. Ain't no gates. You could wake up and leave in the middle of the night. Niggas be leaving. Girls come pick them up, take them to the hotel. Niggas get in the bed. The guard that do the count at 3 o'clock in the morning, they get right up and get on the trail. Girl waiting out there 3 o'clock in the morning, she'd go to the hotel because she probably done been up there to see you 3-4 times or whatever. She know where all the hotels around this specific jail and all that. All right, boom. She asks, you come back. You got the bag with you. You probably got packs of cigarettes, liquor. You know what I mean? Brand new little what would they call them? MP3s and all that to have in there. The sell to the guys or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy to do things at a camp, but camp is basically like
it's like free. Like
it's
I said,
better than a halfway house.
Like I always say when I came to get you from jail that day from up the feds, and the boy pulled up in the car.
Yeah, that was a camp. That was a camp
And
right next to it.
got out and walked.
Yeah. That was a camp. He was a camp worker. That guy that you seen get out and walk to the car, he was driving a van, right?
Yeah.
And his job is to take the dudes that's getting released from prison that don't, because remember, see how you had to come get me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told my counselor and them I got a home plan, meaning I got my family that's gonna come get me to jail and make sure I get home. Remember, they gave me a certain amount of hours to get to the halfway house.
Yeah.
If you don't have no family, there's a lot of dudes that's coming home. They don't got no family members to make it all them hours up there just to get them and bring them back home. The jail will pay for your expenses going back home, whether by plane or by train or bus. So now, when you getting out like that, the bus station ain't in front of the jail. The bus station might be 2-3 miles down the road where you got to go to. So what happens is, if it's a camp on that facility, a camp yard, they will have them, like how you seen the dude get out the van or whatever. His job is to take how many convicts got released that day to the bus station. You know what I'm saying? They come back, they all got on the bus or whatever. And that's his job. But he's serving time too. But he's so lesser time and his points ain't high that you could get, like I said, half of them be having jobs on the street. Like a job detail, he might got cleaning the potholes or packing the grounds or with some or taking care of the trees and trimming and all that other type of stuff. But he got to leave the facility to go do that. Then come back in, sleep overnight. And you know what I mean? Like I said, dudes, girls will be pulling up. 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm right down the hill, baby. Either you sit in the car and get some seats, or nigga want me, I want to stretch out. Take me to a room. I want to get in there and get ass naked and everything with my lady. So, a lot of dudes was doing that. Then you got to be back before the count. You know what I mean? So
you're not pants around the ankle, boy.
No, I want to take my ankle because it's restricting me. I can't open my legs up. I want to have these joints like this. I want to go in there and be free.
Who be having their legs like that?
Me, the cockroach. All that, everything.
Cockroach.
You
look like a cockroach?
You know how the cockroach, you spray it and turn on his back and his guy's leg. You know what you're getting when you're in that position.
What you get in that position?
A whole lot of hiney eating. This man crazy as all out back.
So
you know what that position is. Stop acting crazy.
You had a cockroach, huh?
Yeah, I did it a few times.
A lot, huh?
A few. I can count as a little over one hand, about 6 or 7.
Hey, got it. You did the cockroach. What position is that? The cockroach. I never heard that. I never heard that ever in my life.
The cockroach. You know how you got a cockroach and when it's on his back,
when you spray it with the
and it get on his back and it's like this. The legs and everything is up.
That's how you.
That's the cockroach. And if you do that in front of your old lady, it's time to go ahead and put that muffin in your mouth. And I ain't talking about this muffin in the front. I'm talking about that back muffin. Man, crazy as hell.
How did you come up with the cockroach? That's something you just...
I just said, because when I was in that position one day and my girl was like, you look like a cockroach laid up there like that. I was like, oh shit, all right, the cockroach, CK. Cockroach.
Yo, wow, man. Oh man, people be the cockroach in jail too.
Look, Dark-Skinned Beauty talking about Heine eating go crazy. Get me.
People be getting the cockroach in jail too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, walked in on somebody.
No, I never seen nobody getting cockroach and stuff. Like the cockroach, nigga don't want no ass eating in jail. Nigga want that he want that joint ate. He in there indulging in the max.
Wow. What's wrong with this guy, man? What's going on with him? So, another thing, man, that happens, that needs to be talked about, man. Not the cockroach. I just can't. Yo. Once again, man, this episode of Tales from Jail is sponsored by Skinny Joey's Cheesesteaks. If you ever get you a cheesesteak, go down to Skinny Joey's. Get you a cheesesteak from Skinny Joey's. Skinny Joey's is sponsoring us, and they're located at 3020 South Broad Street, Philadelphia, PA. That's Skinny Joey's Cheesesteaks, 3020 South Broad Street, Philadelphia, PA. If you're ever in Philly, you want to get a cheesesteak, go down to Skinny Joey's. If you want to get a steak where as though it's not, the meat is not processed, not on duty, whereas the steaks is a sirloin steaks, and you can create your own steak. And also they got the chicken cheesesteak down there as well. Contact or go down to Skinny Joey's. Once again, address for Skinny Joey's is, make sure I got this right for y'all, 3020 South Broad Street. Make sure you get there early too. Because that line is around the corner. So another thing too, man. This been on a serious note, man. Because being in jail, a lot of times, people die.
Yeah.
And
a lot of people die.
Do you think it's more difficult to lose a mother or a child?
A child. Because your mom's supposed to die. Asking me these, I look at life a little bit different from a lot of other people. I'm not regular. And when I say not regular, I'm a human being, but the way my mind and I'm callous to a lot of things. But I expect my mom or dad to die before me. I don't expect my son or daughter to die before me. That ain't the way it's supposed to go. That ain't the order of life. You agree or?
No, I agree.
So if my mom just passed recently a couple months ago. I was, a little upset, more so due to the fact that I didn't really get to know the new woman that she was without the drugs. But after that, it was like, damn, lady 60-something years old. Yeah, I mean, what I'm expect? 190.
It's gonna hurt more, I think, for the mom. So the reason why I say it's gonna hurt more for the mom is because mom answering that phone. Your kid ain't gonna be answering that phone like that. Mom answering the phone. Mom putting money in your book.
But you asked me who would.
It will hurt more to lose. I'm saying, I'm just thinking.
Why you in jail?
Are you in jail? Yeah.
My kids still.
But I'm saying, mom will answer that phone for
yeah, but
kids
I'm not thinking.
Yeah,
I'm not thinking on there's somebody dying there because now I'm not even worried about the money.
Kid go months without talking to you.
Yeah, they go years, or something might be there. But still, at the end of the day, if my son or daughter died while I was in there, that I will be distraught. Like, damn, what happened? Mom died, I'd be like, all right, shit, I knew that was gonna happen one day. It's supposed to happen.
Man, it's just a lot of times we go through stuff, right? Whereas your mom may be a drug addict or whatever the case may be. She may not be around. It's a lot of our stories. We've been through living from house to house, or we haven't been raised with mom because she's on some type of drugs, right? With that.
Wait, go ahead, say that again. You said what?
No, I'm saying a lot of times, situations where as though, people are raised without their mother. Mother can be on drugs. We might live with our grandma, we might live with our dad, might live with our sibling, wherever you move around. Then, mom gets herself together after all this. We are sometimes more forgiving or attached to mom regardless.
Same thing with me. That's what happened with me.
Yeah. And then your kid they're attached to you for a certain point, and they get older, they don't want to listen no more.
Mm-hmm.
They don't answer the phone, they block you.
Okay, but you say that to say what?
I said like some, even though mom wasn't there in the beginning, once she does come around and gets us up together,
that's your mother.
You're still going to probably be leaning towards
and I did that
more than your child.
My mom gave me up for adoption. Came back and got me while I was young, but flew me right back to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For years, I ain't meet my mom till I'm 46. I met my mom at 42 years old. I left her for good at 8. So you do the math on that.
All right, so I'm going to go back. So I'm going to ask you a question. No, we on a serious note. But since you talk about the cockroaches, does she spray you with anything?
No.
Like no Windex?
No.
Like
no.
Powder?
No.
I know they got the powder for like.
No, I'm telling you no. You ain't got to keep going on. I'm telling you no. I never got sprayed with nothing. So you ain't got to add something else after you said the other thing. Nothing. Never got sprayed with nothing.
All right. What about the spider?
What is that?
Something might be.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about no spider.
Oh yeah. Wow. So let me ask you, what goes into that? Like I gotta ask, because I know people's laughing about it, but I gotta ask you, like.
I don't want to stay on that, man. You want to stay on. You want the cockroach? All you gotta do is tell your girl your wife when you go home tonight. Like, babe, I want to get in contact. When you get out the shower, she's like, "What's the cockroach?" Just get on the bed, get on your back, and do that. She gonna know what she gotta do. She gonna see your balls dangling and hole right there. Like she gonna know what she got to attack. You know what I mean? That's what's gonna happen, man. So stop asking me questions. She knows.
I was asking you.
She knows what the cockroach is.
That's what you do.
What?
Cockroach? That's what you do. Get the shower, come home, then do the cockroach later.
Yes, when I feel like because I don't want it every day. But when I'm in my bag, off that juice, oh yeah, I get loose. Get me and don't forget me. Get me. Yeah. I'm on that motherfucker. She want me to make a noise too, like how they make a cockroach. Man, crazy. Yeah, we all for that though. But back when we talk about the mom and all, you keep doubling back. You want a cockroach right now. That's what you want to do. You trying to be sneaky. But try it out. You ain't got to try it out. You will thoroughly be entertained by the cockroach.
I'd be amazed by the things that you go through inside your house, man. Let's go. Hey, Cotty, you trying to cockroach, Cotty? You get a babe. Tawfiq. Yo, he said, yo. So I got one more question about cockroach. I got to ask one more question.
Come on, man. Why you going to stay on that? That's over with. It's over with.
It's funny because now that's going to be a position that people will say, I'm going to cockroach tonight.
Exactly. Right, yeah, you got damn right. But like, yeah, CR tonight. She like, you know it. I mean, y'all got a code name for it and everything. You got to let that be known before you even go in there and start doing stuff. Like, yo, what's up? CR tonight? You already know CR tonight. It's Friday. Bet. You got to shower up extra good now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get little crevices and all that where a crumb might have been at. We don't want that there while that's going. You know what I mean? All types of stuff. You know what I mean? Y'all acting crazy.
Yo, man. Yeah, man. My man said he turned to the cockroach. The dead cockroach. That's hilarious, man. That's funny, man. Yo, man, listen, man. Proud of you, man. Y'all imaginations is through the roof.
He said, you proud of me, though. It was unique.
I would have never thought of calling something a cockroach ever in my life, man.
This man is out his goddamn mind.
Yo, man. Shout out to all my truck drivers, everybody, all my delivery people who riding around, who making deliveries, man, who traveling state to state to provide for their family out there on the road, making it happen. Everybody out there, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to every listener, everybody that's listening to the show as well, right? Mm-hmm. So, for you, young, I ask you, man, like all these different scenarios happen in jail. Like we speak about a lot of different scenarios, and one of the main issues, main things that happen that people.
Somebody put all them damn cockroaches up there. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I won't say maybe. Well, some things that happen a lot. The release date. I'm getting out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That release date comes about, and we already know that inmates don't get no sleep. Inmates is up all night. They biting at the bit to get out. What can ruin the night before you? What's one thing that can happen that can ruin that day before you get out? What can ruin that for you?
The night before, really nothing.
Somebody answering that phone.
Well, how that's gonna ruin it for me? I go home tomorrow.
Who's coming to get me? You ever see somebody get out there and that people never came and got them? Like,
Yeah, they'll let you leave the next day because they'll give you a bus joint. Your people supposed because they're not letting you leave until your people get there.
Yeah.
You remember how you came up? One of y'all had to come check in. You probably.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Once you get your name, that's when they'll call the R&D. Yeah, his family is out, but they know the name that's coming to get me. I got to put that down with my counselor. Like, who's coming to get you? Or Anthony Page. All right, such and such and such. Then they want to know he ain't selling no dope. No, he ain't doing none of that. All right, cool. They might arrange your name or whatever in the feds. Boom. They got to know who they're releasing you to because you got a time to be to the halfway house. You know what I'm saying? They got to know that you with the person that you put down on your list. Now, if you didn't make it up there, I would leave the next day in the feds. They would reschedule it and give me a bus plan home. You know what I'm saying? So I'll leave the next day, but I'm still going home.
Oh, one more thing. If you call the cockroach, what is she called? What is the person?
No, it's called she a cockroach too. Cockroaches is male and females. They both cockroaches.
So what that supposed to mean?
Well, I'm just saying. The cockroach could be a male or a female. You see.
They also eat other cockroaches as well.
I don't know nothing about a cockroach, the way they thrive and live. I just know they mate and had a big little butts on the back of them full of babies and all that. The fat ones. And a man, a male or a female could be a cockroach. You have both genders in that same species.
Okay, so
you don't have like all males or all females. No, you have male roaches and you have female roaches. So they look the same. After she
completes the act on you,
I want to do a cockroach on her.
Did she roll over and die too? Like,
yeah, she rolled over. I spray her. I act like I spray her. Like she be like, "Hey," get on the bed, and then I go ahead and eat. We in there spraying, and she'll drop on the floor or something. Be like cockroach, and I'll be like, "All right, it's up."
Yeah, you turn down.
Yeah. Try it, man. You'll like it, man. I can tell you'll like it. You're thoroughly intrigued by it. Go ahead and try it. Just tell her that. Act like she's shaking her can and hit you. As soon as she hits you, just get on. And sometimes you can put your ass up in there this way. You know what I mean? Any way you want to do it.
Man.
Yeah.
We got what's called got my guy trying to be added to the live.
Who?
I got a special guest trying to be added to the live. My ex text Tawfiq real fast.
Yeah, how you gonna be added to the live?
Can we add somebody to the live? I gotta call him. Huh? I mean, I probably gotta call you.
Well, he gonna just call and talk, or is he on FaceTime?
He's a special guest.
I said, is he gonna call or talk, or is it FaceTime?
He want to call or talk on there.
Oh, just talk, no video.
Yeah, we probably can't FaceTime and add. We can't add it. Can we add him as a FaceTime right now? Huh? What's that?
It's gonna be looking nasty and all. We got plenty.
Yeah. Probably got that's my guy.
Nasty?
That's a special guest who was trying to get chimed in.
Who was it?
I tell you, what's it called? Because I want the guest to be surprised we get him on. He just reached out and said, "Can he come on?" Yeah, but yeah, so make sure you hit the like button, man. But yeah, and this is my guy too, man. I would love to get him on the live. This is my guy, man. Real good guy. I mean, shout out to West Philly. But for you, like, in all these different things, all these different, things that happen to you, and we was talking about the actual release date. The only thing that can throw it off, like, like they'll send you home. If your family members don't come get you.
The only thing is throw that off, that release date, the only true thing is if you beat up a police officer because you want to go right to the police station.
No, hold on, I want to get to a point though. Are you upset? Like, say I tell you I'm gonna come get you and I don't show.
Yeah, I'm upset because I could have left right then and there, but I'm not too upset.
And I stopped answering the phone. I tell you I'm
upset,
coming,
but I'm not.
Stop answering the phone.
Oh yeah, I'm upset, but I'm not too upset. I'm ready to leave. This ain't like they telling me do 5 more years.
And you come home the next day, then you come around the way. I'm like, oh man, I ain't answering the phone because
I just ain't fucking with you. You a lying ass nigga. You a wild nigga. You a super lying nigga. You telling me you coming up, and then you would make it even more. These people not gonna let me go until they see you. So instead of saying you can't make it to I could have told them right there and bust me. And then I'd have left that day on the time when people leave to get on the bus. So it's like, damn, why would you lie to me like that? This is like, you was the key to my freedom. And you didn't even come and unlock the door for me. So yeah, I'm looking at you sideways.
Yeah. Wow. That's just crazy, man. But yeah, people, and this has happened. People have done these type of things.
Yes.
And it's just crazy. So for like for you though, like, that the opportunity of freedom it doesn't even matter. Ain't like you're not getting out. So I'm not really caring who will come and get me now. I'm gonna get out.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm just not gonna not gonna deal with you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you already showed me who you are.
Mm-hmm.
How many people you seen die in jail in your 20
Man,
years?
a few, man. Quite a few, man. Quite a few. I had a homie, man, that played some. This one was real personal to me because not because of our relationship. A little bit from the relationship, but I was just shocked, like how fast it can take you. And it was a Samoan dude. He was 27 years old, but he was big as shit. You'd have thought this nigga was 50. This how big. He didn't look old. He was on a football team, like, because you can get football teams doing football season up there.
Okay.
We play flag, like
No,
flag
ball?
flag
Oh,
football, or organized flag football.
Okay.
And he had got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Forgot his name.
He was young?
He's 27 years old.
Man.
Stage 4 cancer. Man, they diagnosed him. From the time they diagnosed him to the time he died, it had to be like a week and a half. No more than 2 weeks. Like we were seeing him, then he was like, man, we gotta get him to a hospital to get some treatment, like whatever. But it was stage 4 cancer. We was down in Williamsburg, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And we go up to a couple guards that you see doing transit.
Mm-hmm.
They got guards that walk around with long chains on them, but in case they got to come get you to shackle you all up to take you somewhere outside the jail.
Mm-hmm.
So we see one of the guards that was on the transit detail, like, yo, what's up with the Samoan boy y'all took out of here last week? Like, oh man, he died. Are you serious? Yeah, like the guards, like if there's somebody go to the hospital, die in the hospital, they'll come back, tell your celly, pack all your stuff up. You know, guards ain't supposed to tell you what happened, but guards, they're like, yeah, he passed, man. Dang. But yeah, I seen a lot of guys die. A lot of guys died. Out of 21 years, a lot, bro.
Yeah.
A lot. I don't know no one that died that I knew personally. But other than that, yeah, there's a lot of guys that died in jails I was there.
Mm.
That's nothing for, death to go on in them joints.
Wow. And are the guards, because like you said, sometimes the guards can meet somebody and have a relationship with them because they're in there just as much as the inmates is in there. This is where they work. This is how they provide for their family. And when an inmate dies, it's like losing somebody that they knew for so long sometimes.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, God, like I said, Wilson, I'm trying to get Wilson on the show now. Wilson was a guard with his up. Matter of fact, Wilson will be up here soon. And Wilson's an older white man. I'm talking about recreation guard. I'm talking about been doing it. Where we was at with Wilson? We was in McKean with Wilson. He been doing it for 35 years. 35 years. And Wilson, man, I'm talking about you're likely to leave out a hobby craft and come back in and see him up on the table with a nigga wrestling him up there. He holding a nigga back this way. The keys that he got over there. Man, Wilson ain't care about none of that shit, man.
Yeah.
He came in and he bid it with us.
No, don't do that.
What you mean?
You said he bid.
Yeah.
I think he bid it.
No, I said he bid it with
My
us.
bad. That was.
Yeah, your mind is so fast to think about some wild shit. So he came in to do some, to bid with us. Like his thing wasn't coming in there to be, you're supposed to be doing this. Get over here, trying to oppress the people in their oppression, in their current oppression.
Yeah.
But he came in and treated us all like we was his brothers and cousins, like we was family members to him, man. Wilson one of the thoroughest police I know. Now, I know a lot of thorough police. And Wilson wasn't breaking no law. You know what I mean? Because it don't make you thorough because you breaking law. It make you a dickhead. But you thorough to us, but you's a dickhead for real. If you got family, you taking care of you through this job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I grant it, but if you bringing shit in, you making more money, but fuck all that. But Wilson never bought nothing in. Wilson was letting us do us, man. Yeah. As long as we wasn't, Wilson let us go in. Y'all want to rumble? Yeah, make sure they ain't got no, y'all pat him, y'all go ahead and fight for 3 minutes.
3 minutes? Wow, that's a good fight though.
That's a long ass fight.
That's one round. That's a good boxing round,
man.
Yeah, that's a good fight. 3 minutes is a long time. That's a real a lot of people would, because you can knock somebody out real fast in 3 minutes. Now let me talk about the school aspect of prison.
Mm-hmm.
School, and this classes is every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, and it's like Monday through Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And can you work and go to school? You gotta go choose one or the other.
No, both. If you ain't got no G, you're getting a job in the feds. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. If you ain't got no GED, you're going to school every day. So yes, you got dudes that work and be in school. Like you'll go to school in the daytime, but you got to plan how you gonna do it. You could go to school at night or you could go to school in the daytime, but then you're gonna have your job too.
Wow. So you really like, putting some hours in school and
yes.
And are they giving you like homework too?
Yeah, it's just like regular. Yeah, you get homework. Yeah, it's regular school shit. Yeah, you get shit to come back to do in a unit to bring back down to the class the next day. Yeah.
And I think you said this before. The teachers are like inmates.
Yeah, like you'll have some down there, some officers that come in from the street and all that to teach. But for the most part, because they don't be there every day, for the most part, they'll pick whoever got a GED and was very smart that want to do that job. That's be their job, teaching that math or science or English or whatever class it is that's taking session at the time.
Wow. It seemed like, but I'm actually just to flip it a little bit. The academics in there, are they readying you for society? The academics?
Yeah, because I got my GED. You need your GED, a high school diploma. If you ain't got
you got a GED?
Yes, I got a GED.
Wow, you did that?
Yes, very much so.
Wow.
When I did that, I failed the first time, and the only thing I failed was math. Because you got to have a certain amount of points for each subject.
And how often can you take the GED test?
Oh, you shit. That joint be like once every 3 months or something like that. You ain't going right back in there to take it because it's really by the state. So the state got the plan with the jail when they gonna have the tests. Now the tests is done on a computer. So it's harder now to pass them joints.
Were you scared when you took your test?
Yeah. I was actually scared, yeah.
You cried?
No, I ain't cry. They give you $25 once you pass your GED. Everybody, whoever passed, get $25. You get pictures. Whoever was in that class, they'll have like, all the inmates can't come in. They have like, everybody they give you a captain gown and stuff like that. They can take pictures to send back home to your family to show that you got, you know what I mean, your GED or diploma, whatever. They're going to have wings there for you. So they make you feel good about doing what you're doing. Like I said, they pay you $25. Yeah.
Wow.
They give you incentives besides something that can help carry you in society, but incentives as far as money, food, pictures to make you want to get it even more.
So I think we spoke about something about this before too as well. You said somebody might have a gambling debt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they may check in, and they may just to avoid things happening to them. These gambling debts, do they allow them? What's the limit? The person that might let you get to owe them in jail.
It depends with every person. Every person that's doing something to where as though he might run a store, he running tickets, he's selling food, he's selling onions. It all depends on the person that you're dealing with. You might got some, but dudes be writing down the tabs.
Yeah.
Like you might see a dude, because like especially storemen usually will let people get up high. You know what I mean? Because say if store today, you ain't make store. Now I know store ain't the next Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. So you're not paying me for no whole another week. You know what I mean? But during that week, I know you ain't got you're going to see me numerous times.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're going to come by get 3 soups today, a mackerel, come get a bag of chips, a box of juice. You know what I'm saying? So that tab can get pretty high. Yeah.
Wow. And then, they expect you to pay them at a certain time. You're not paying them.
You're paying them on store day. You're supposed to pay on store day.
So if he check in, you done.
You done. You did. Or go home or transfer, you did.
Can I check in? Never mind. I changed my mind. I want to get back out on population on this block.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so it ain't like they just
because they don't want to because it's gonna take a long. When you check in, you be in the hole for about 6-7 months. You be in the hole waiting for a transfer because they keep asking you like, yo, you got to get 3 write-ups to say I'm not going, because they be trying to come after like a week or 2 after you done checked in. The officer will come to your door and be like, yo, pack up. You be like, pack up for what? Be like, yeah, you going out of the population. You got to be in there like, no, I told you I ain't going to population. No, they give you another write-up. After like 3 of them, then they put you in for transfer.
Wow. I mean, it's just like a whole different world.
Yeah. And you got to follow the rule. You better learn the rules fast, so it's gonna be your ass.
Befriending a guard, because you said I said something about the guard actually, being cool with you, or feeling some type of way.
Mr. Stacks, you was absolutely right. Doing my violation just now. Go ahead. You remember what you were saying? I remember I told you on the Jamaican boy, I ran up a tab on him. I was out of pocket. I want to pay him there. But he was getting on my nerves. I ain't let him know I go home the next day. We was having like a little party the day before you came up there and got me. Me and all the guys in the cell eating his shit. We making all types of cakes and big old, rice bowls and all that. He come to the cell because the store was the next day, which is the day I was going home. He come to the cell, we call him Rasta or something. He come to the cell. He like, Black. I'm like, yo. But it's like 8 of us in the cell. We in there partying. We got the hooch. We got the liquor. We having a party for me leaving tomorrow. He don't, unknown to him, he don't know why we having this party. He thinking it's somebody's birthday or something. He passed the list back. I see it's a long list. It look like a receipt. I come back, I see everything that he want from the store that add up to $160. I'm like, yeah, not this day, not tomorrow. You go home early in the morning, they call you 7 o'clock, the R&D. What time y'all got up there?
8.
Yeah, it was before 8 because they called me about 7:30.
Yeah, probably about 6.
I'm sitting there. They call everybody to go to commissary at like 7:30. I'm the only one sitting on the bus, but I'm walking around with my net bag like I'm ready to go to the store. Yeah, when he came back from working out that morning at 10 o'clock and was going around to the rooms that owe him money, my room was vacant, bed going, I was going. I was on, what's that, 95 South, going back to Philadelphia.
Yep, coming. Now, is it cool for an inmate to befriend a guard?
It's frowned upon, but niggas do it. It's frowned upon, but niggas do it. I ain't gonna sit there and say it's cool, but you got some niggas that you know that ain't like, a lot of the homosexuals is real good friends with a lot of guards. Like the homosexuals get a lot of stuff done in there. A lot of stuff done in prison. You know what I'm saying? And they be real cool with the guard. But it's frowned upon. Nigga be like, damn, you over there always in that guard face. Like, nigga, fuck is you over there telling business or something like that? Like, why is you in the police face? But it's being done.
Wow. Yeah, that's I see people. I can see why, but you never know who you gonna befriend. Because like I said, not all guards is probably all bad. Probably something that you probably like, man, I must he's a nut or she a nut, but this person over here is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see how people do that. You know, what's the biggest misconception about prison?
What'd you say?
What's the biggest misconception about prison?
What you mean misconception?
Well, I say like what people say, like for example, somebody might say, man, it's hot in here, but it's really like cool. Somebody might tell you something that's basically saying, you know.
The biggest misconception in prison is a lot of people theory is if you did a lot of time, 10 years and better, you got some ass. Some boy butt. That fudge. I ain't talking about that eye that wink, I'm talking about that eye that stink. And that's a big misperception out here. Girl meet you 10 years. You did 10 years over. They might like you, whatever. They get around their friends like, I just remember, oh, girl, he did 10. Oh yeah, he was on that ass up there.
Why is that always a narrative?
Because you have dudes that have been in there that been on ass, but like I said, gay is to the person that want to be gay. Everybody not running. If you on a yard of 2,000 people, it's like 5-6 people probably on that whole yard that's on ass, and the rest probably hiding it that is on ass. But that's a myth. If you did over 10 years, you done had you a boy. No, that's a goddamn lie. There's men that been in there 40, 45, 50 years still in there right now and ain't even thought about a boy in a sexual manner.
Yeah, I get it. It said, Dark Beauty said Black was banned in the hole, not on duty. The hardest part.
No, because sometimes being in the hole, dark skin beauty is a relief. Why I say that? When you on an active compound meaning that shit is going down all day long at the jail you at. When you hear a person say, damn, I was at an active yard, he's basically saying that I was at a wild jail. That's AKA for wild jail. Mm-hmm. And when you go to the hole or lockdowns, like sometimes when they call a lockdown, institution lockdown, I used to be happy as shit, especially if I had food in my locker. I ain't got to go to school. I ain't got to go to work. And then you got to remember, doors open up 6:30 in the morning. You can't be in your bed. Nap time over with. Nap time is only when they lock them doors. So you be a little relieved to get a couple days locked in. You bringing me my food or I got my own food in there, especially if you got a good celly. You and him lock that door, I get with y'all tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So you be a little bit, that wasn't hard. At first, dark skin beauty, when you first start doing whole time, it's something that you got to get, something you got to adapt to because ain't no human used to being captive. Look at, no animal is. Dogs, cats. You leave a dog in a cage for a day and let it out, that shit gonna fly south. That motherfucker run for 10 minutes straight. Ain't nothing used to being captive. Mm-hmm. So, but one thing that's great about the human, we can adapt. And you got some people that don't adapt. They lose their mind and kill themselves in there. But I have adapted and that became like the times when, it be times I'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't mind a lock-in. And go ahead and lock us down for 2 weeks. You get you some good sleep and all that.
The warden. Have you ever met the warden at every prison you was at? And then are they frequenting in the jail?
Yes, the warden come to the kitchen. Remember I told you every Wednesday in every institution all over the United States of America, FBOP, Federal Bureau of Prisons, is we call it the Horse and Ponytail Show Day. Wednesdays at lunchtime, everybody is at Mainline. From the warden to the captain to SIS, all these sergeants, all these counselors, all these unit managers, the doctor, head of the dental, or the medical department, the R&D department, the head of R&D, because dudes have questions for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So every Wednesday, they have to be there Mainline lunchtime.
Wow.
And this is all over the FBOP. You will see everybody that you were looking for or wanted to see on that Wednesday, unless they was on vacation.
Make sure y'all hit the like button, and if you're able to, become a member and a subscriber, man, because once these episodes drop, you get to see them first if you are a member. So don't forget to become a member. And don't forget to hit the like button. And also, if you want to send any donations, you can actually donate through the chat. But please, most importantly, hit the like button, y'all. Thank you so much. Oh, man. For you and being, involved in the prison and seeing all these things going on, because we heard stories about people being hostile, like the guards beating up the inmates, and then the guard the white shirt walked to the block, and the officers had already the warden walked to the block after the officers had already assaulted an individual, or the warden may come through the block and a guard who may be maybe a behind hole. Normally, he changes it up when the warden comes around.
Yeah. Everybody getting compliant when the warden come around. Everybody. Guards, inmates, everybody get compliant because the warden's going to do his job. He runs this prison. The orderly running of the prison falls on his shoulders alone, him and the captain. The captain is the security of the prison in the federal system. But the warden has any final say on anything.
Wow. So it's like the jail is ran in a system. Is a system basically.
Yes, it's definitely a system.
And that's why it's hard to escape. Like one door got to close for the other one opens.
Like when you doing like cop outs, like you got grievances, like you just can't walk up to the warden and give him a grievance. You got to go through protocol. Because if you walk up to the warden and be like, warden, I got a grievance I want to get, he'd be like, did you go to follow protocol? You got to go through a unit team, which is your counselors first. If that don't work there, you got to go take it up. Lieutenant. If that don't work there, white shirt or captain. Then you get to the warden. You just don't go past, because he's going to ask you, did you follow the protocol? Did you go through the chains that you had? BP1, BP9s, a 10, give me a 10. These is different grievances that you can fill out and file while you're in there if you have a grievance about something that's occurring with you in the prison system.
Wow. Describe to me, if you could, how the type of conversation you would have with your girl if you were trying to get her to come to the jail this weekend. Like it's Monday, trying to get up there by Friday.
Oh shit, baby, is you coming up this week? First of all, I gotta make sure that everything is you working. You know what I mean? What you got going on this weekend? The kids got anything coming up? Like, and then especially if she know the visits is on these days. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to plan ahead of time. You gotta plan, like if it's a week ahead of time, it basically falls on the person out in the street. Because you could do all the planning you want to. Because a woman could be right there ready. She packed up, it's Thursday night, she got all her stuff ready to take the road trip. Boom, wake up tomorrow morning, 2 flat tires. You know what I mean? She didn't expect that. She didn't cause that. She didn't see that wake up a boot on her car.
Yeah, that's drunk.
Now you like, dang, that motherfucker $1,400 to get off. And she was just ready to take $400 up there to the visiting room where you could be eating. That shit over with that day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically on if everything goes right with my girl that's out there.
I want to say something else too as well. Like outside of the truck drivers and whatever, anybody that's listening to the podcast, anybody that's working, anybody who's not at work, whatever you're doing, you listen to the podcast, shout out to you. We appreciate the support, because I don't want to make it like, but shout out to my truck drivers as well. Shout out to people that's working in the kitchens and working wherever they're working at, who are listening to Tales from the Jails. Thank y'all. Oh, wow. So prison is a place where, as we know, it turns into so many different personalities in jail, where it can turn so violent because inmates and people and prisoners are not getting their proper commissary, things that they need. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, see everybody tuning in to everything that's going on. So for you, right? And coming home from doing this 22 years, whatever, in the feds, and like you said, the last 18 months was as difficult for you. describe that to the audience, like that 18 months, like getting to the federal jail, and knowing you're gonna be there for the next damn near 2 years.
For one, it was the only relief I had is it wasn't going to be a long time. Now, 2 years, what's long is in the eye of the beholder.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that wasn't a long time because I wouldn't have never took the deal if it was going to be, if I'd have been trying to fight it to get from underneath it. So I knew the 2 years I could handle.
Yeah.
But now anger set in for me. Anger, I'm in here. I'm thinking about my apartment, which you paid rent for 2 years. I'm thinking about the vehicle I had that they took. I'm thinking about my son that I just recently had before I had to go do that. I'm thinking about me. I just did 21 years. I'm back in here. I don't want to be here. And I was only home for like 4 years, and the jail conditions has worsened from the time I was in there. So I'm in there. Even though I went to a low, no locked doors or nothing like that, it still was just jail. And I'm just like, I got to worry about these minutes because, I'm fresh in, so I'm on the phone every day.
Yeah.
When a person's fresh in, that's how you could tell a nigga that's fresh in. He on that phone all. He ain't got. If he get his minutes on the first, them shit's going by the second or third. You know what I'm saying? He don't know how to work it. You know what I mean? And work the 300 minutes through a whole 30 days. He don't know. Oh, I'm gonna make a call today, and I'm not gonna call them. I'm gonna call every other day. You know what I'm saying? You can sit there and use that 300 minutes in one day if you want to.
Yeah.
And then you be dead and you can't get back on the phone all the way to your day next month. So for me, it was just being back like, wow. And then I'm older this time around. So for me, it was a lot more accountability from the rip. Remember how I told you it take people 8 to 10 years, where it took me 8 to 10 years to start taking accountability for my actions of why I was in jail? From the time I walked into the jail, I'm like, man, I shouldn't have been doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was no blame on nobody. So, yeah, it wasn't hard for me to get. I was just mad at myself for being back in that predicament, and I was cool because I took the deal. It ain't like I went to trial and lost. I took the deal. I knew what I was signing up for. I took the deal. I knew what I had to go through, but I still was mad at myself. Like, damn, man.
Art was telling you that, man. Art said, man, don't take that deal.
Yeah, he told me don't take it.
But if you ain't take that deal,
they'd have cooked my cookies.
It'd been over.
They'd have cooked my cookies. He like, why you do that, man? You was a dickhead, man. I would have never did that. You could have been. I said, yeah, all right, well, guess what? We ain't gonna find out. I'm gonna get with you.
And Doug Overton, it was over for you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's best to take a deal. And then the way Dave kicked it to him, like, you got to do this time over there.
Yeah, they got me paroled to the feds.
Yeah.
Because I was supposed to do the 11 half to 23, then come over there and do my 18-month hit.
Yeah, y'all see me nodding out up here. I nodded out a few times, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been up since 4 this morning. I'm good.
We got
man.
a lot of good content,
win.
man. We got a lot of good episodes coming out for y'all, man. A lot of good episodes, man. We got some good guests that we have did. And the episodes that we drop on Thursdays is going to really be at y'all at a alarming rate for the members, though. For the members. So if you not a member already, I think that this is a good time for you to become a member. And if you are a member already, man, stand firm because we carrying for the men and the women out there and the children.
Yo, Jet Porter said Feet trying to rush home and do that cockroach. No, I ain't. He trying to do the cockroach. That's his. Listen, y'all. He started something, man. He started called a cockroach. Now everybody better get that patent. Somebody, you know what I mean? But yeah, like for you though, Young, and doing that 22 months, whatever you did all together collectively, you went back in and you crazy how you went back in. Now you went back to the jail and then you met Ron.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Who's my little cuz.
Mm-hmm.
And now Ron upstate now, about got to do 2 or 3 years.
He's got 3.5 more years left.
Wow.
But for his case, that's 3.5 months. Yep, and he looks at it as that too.
Yeah. Can you do 3 years right now?
For that case that he got, yeah.
Yeah, double murder.
Yeah. If I did it and I had to do that to these niggas and they got me to jump out there, it was my life or theirs, and I would be content with that. I would be thoroughly pleased with that. Like, I would be cool doing that. Yo, freak, man, I need a little deuce, little TV time and all that. And I know that's going to come, the deuce going to come with a bunch of instructions, but I'm cool with that deuce
You
stuff.
still got to watch football. Got to get a TV in yourself.
Yeah, man, I'm cool
Thursday
with it.
night football still going on. Sunday night football.
And like I said, sports season coming around, especially for football for me, that's the best part of this season for me in prison because I got something to look forward to every week.
If you was in jail, right, and your cellie ain't had no TV, would you want to get your cellie a TV too? That way he ain't got to ask you for yours?
No, absolutely not.
So you put your TV in the place where both y'all can watch it? Or
Yes, I do that. Yeah, I do that. I ain't know because I'm a.
Are you Bogart a remote? Like, no, it's my TV.
No, if we watching something like, I only watch sports. I don't really watch none of them shows. No, it got to be a good movie. If it ain't no good movie, I ain't putting it on. If it's a good movie, I want to watch it. But other than that, I'm not no real big TV bull. Like, I go watch some football or something. I'm not no TV head.
So what a football on? He like, no, man, I want to watch Power.
Oh, no, he gonna already know that this is gonna cause a altercation. He gonna already know that unless he didn't know me. And if he didn't know me already, he wouldn't be in the cell.
What do you take your remote and boof it?
It's not. Well, you keep asking these wild ass questions. Ain't nobody doing no shit like that. I don't even know how to think to answer that question.
Somebody get mad at you and boof your remote.
No, take my remote and shove my remote up their ass.
It might. Yeah, you told me what you see. You might expect some crazy stuff.
No, you ain't got to expect that.
So what do you think? What if that happened though?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Are you mad about that? Or are you going to go try and get it out?
What you gonna do, freak? Motherfucker, put his remote in your ass.
I'm asking you.
He took your remote and put it in his ass.
I can't put myself in that position.
No, yes you can. Yes you can. But unless you can, a nigga took your shit. That's still and stuffed it in his suitcase.
I asked you the question though.
But no, I want you to answer.
You're the one that did all the time.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I
can't see that never happening. I can't see that never happening. Dudes don't do stuff like that. Take your remote and put it in his ass.
Like poof.
No. You asking a wild ass hypothetical question. That don't happen. Don't nobody go take your remote. He'd steal my TV before he take it, the remote and put it in his ass.
It might boof your TV.
But you ain't boofing that TV.
And listen, you said that you boof crazy stuff. I want to go take you to Target. Get me one of those PS5s, man.
You crazy as hell, man. Take me to Target, get you a new PS5.
Yo, you think you get me boof me a PS5? I need a PS.
I'll show you how.
Somebody stole my PS5.
I will show you.
You can't do that for me.
I will show you how to work your luggage.
You can't do that for me.
No, I will show you.
I
will show you how to unlock and lock your luggage. And if you need be, I can crack the lid for you and help you place the PS5 in there.
Oh, dude.
Lock your luggage and make sure you straight and send you on your way. I'll love you to death, boy.
You want to go get that PS5?
I will do. That's what I will. I will show you how to crack your luggage and place the PS5 and lock your luggage and send you on your way. That's what I could do for you. Yep, I could do that at an alarming rate.
Yo, you sent me a X-ray today of a guy who got caught with a gun.
Yeah, boofed. Yeah, they in there. They ain't playing no games. Yeah, stuffed it right in his behind.
And a text, like you ain't seen nothing. So you were saying I ain't seen nothing. So that's what I'm saying. I take you to Target. You got to call. Yo, I want to get this PS5, and I get his take away his attention, and then you just.
I just told you. You keep saying the same thing over. I just said no. How many times you want me to say it? You want me to say it in different languages? I told you what I could do though.
Okay.
We can. We could practice in here. We could practice.
No, dude.
No, I'm just saying. If you want to get this PS5 so bad, I will make sure you get that. You could get two of them. I will make sure that your luggage is deep luggage.
Now I'm duty.
And get you to the store and get you home, man. Be like, everything cool. You got 4 remotes? You good. You ain't got to worry about nothing.
But it's on a serious note, though, right?
Yeah, on a serious note. Netflix on you is on a serious note.
Boy had a firearm.
Yeah, he had a 9 Taurus. 13 shots, 1 in the head. Yes, he did.
Oh, dude.
And if it wasn't for that metal detector machine, he would have got that inside the facility.
How the hell did he get the? You know how a firearm is shaped? How did he? What would have went off on?
Well, ain't nothing in there to pull the trigger.
Might have clenched wrong or something. Clench.
Yeah, clench ain't pulling the trigger though. The clench tightening up on the gun.
Yeah, like.
Nah, man, you gotta get inside of the trigger guard and put. Nah, it ain't nothing going inside the trigger guard.
Yeah, I would be scared about that.
The only thing you could have did is clench so hard that with a button, release button for the gun, you could have got the clip out. You clench so hard, your shit clenching to the button, then the clip then popped out, and that's about it.
Wow, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, right? Like to even attempt to do that, man. That's just crazy, man. Crazy, y'all, man. Yeah, we got to switch the subject, man, D-Mac, because this guy, man, he never ceased to amaze me. I was thinking he might have said, yeah, I got you. What? Take me to Target right now. I thought he was gonna say something. He could have said, he might have said that, but now he acting crazy because everybody out here watching.
I don't act crazy about that. I know that you want to get that motherfucking luggage pack. You just you either want a Cockroach or you want a PS5, a new one. Which one you want? I can direct you in both courses.
So hold on. That's a saying that the Cockroach ain't got the PS5.
Yeah. Which one you want? Because I could direct you on how to get both of them.
I told the world how to do the Cockroach.
Okay, all right. I'm thinking that you leaning towards that.
Yeah, it just be crazy to me that people resort. Like, how does somebody come up with that?
What you mean? How is that just crazy to you?
Because it's just crazy. Like, here come the guards, and they next thing you know, all contraband is gone.
Yeah, go on. Nothing with nigga hollering and everything. What? Ain't nothing in here. He loaded. Got rid of it. You gotta do what you gotta do in there, man.
Wow. No, it's a crazy world, man. But the thing about it too, though, is like, it's like anything. It's like being in the wilderness. You're gonna adapt to your surroundings.
You will adapt. You're gonna have some trials and tribulations the first, whatever. But you will start to slowly slow down and be like, okay, this work like this. The body forces itself to do it. You have to. Yeah.
Wow. And then the shakedowns, guards don't even really be tripping like that. They don't really be going unless they coming in there, they see daggone what you call, and they come in there and they see something where it's evident that you poofed, and then they'll what do they do? They have evidence. They have evidence. What do they do? They
take you to a dry cell. A dry cell is a cell with no beds in it, no toilet, no sink. It's a hole in the floor. A hole that's just you got to clean out the hole if you put something in the hole. And then they got a camera on you 24 hours a day. And then they put you in there with like a pair of drawers on, nothing else. Either drawers or probably sometimes they put you in there naked. And they leave you in there for 24 hours.
No blanket?
No.
No pillow?
No, nothing. They leave you in there for 24 hours, from 24 to 72 hours. It might be 72 hours.
Is it cold in there?
Yeah, it's cold as a motherfucker in there.
And you in there just naked with
they ain't letting you out until you shit. And then the shit, but I had a homie that they still locked him up though, but he got away with it. He shitted, dug the balloons out his shit, and swallowed them again.
No,
right there in front of their face because they see everything. They got the camera on you. And then it ain't no running water, ain't nothing you can flush it in. So once it came out, he just went back in the hole, grabbed them, and looked at the camera and popped all the balloons again. Like, come on.
They like, man, that's all right. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah. I probably would have said, I'm cool too. You know what I mean? But yeah, like.
Yeah, Feek setting that joint up tonight. We see Feek think he got all the sense. We hip to his dog ass.
No, I ain't doing that.
You and that motherfucker, you come running in with the raid spray like, she like, what's that? Like, you all,
Cockroach.
You get deal, like, get deal, Cockroach. She done got you. You like, everybody in the crib doing cockroaches.
What you tell her, like, yeah, this stomp me out. Nice. Stomp on Cockroach.
No, because then you can't get it done. You stomp on it, the legs ain't gonna be up like that no more. No, you gotta spray it. That's when they get on his back and go up.
Okay, so that can't be
that's why you gotta have the spray.
A position can't be the stomp.
Not the position. The spray got to be the spray only because the spray touch them and they get them and they roll on their back and curl up.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, man. It said 215 actually said Feek trying to get buggy. Yeah, man. But we need to open these phone. We still have issues with the phone lines, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with the.
We should have that straightened out.
Yeah, we're working on it. I'm gonna see. We should have that fixed real soon. We had a new system in here, a new upgrade, and it hasn't been configured. I'm assuming. But yeah, like I really enjoy the fact that we can get up here and talk to the people, and and people can relate. People can see what's
real life stuff. We up here bringing real live content, stuff that we go through every day. We try to bring up. We try to stick to subjects that is relevant. That's now. The stuff that people going through, not in the rich neighborhoods, but in the communities. And even though some of these scenarios goes on in these rich communities too, but everyday stuff that not only blacks, whites, Hispanics, everybody got to deal with growing up in the inner cities of not just Philadelphia, New York, or Jersey, what city you is, all over the country. And we try to stick to logic and real things that happen, scenarios, actual factual things. That's why we bring all these guests up, besides myself or my brother Tawfiq. And we're going to keep bringing this to you at an alarming rate. As long as jail is open, we're going to always have a story for you. You got P. Diddy and all them coming home, and I ain't saying that we got him as a guest, but it's definitely attractive. And again, we don't do this to glorify jail. We do this to bring something significant and raw and upfront to the public about going to jail. If you're doing some dumb shit, maybe it'll make you think twice about it. And that's just it.
Sure. And it's happening. Things are going on at a alarming rate, man, for sure. And the jails is going to continue to. We just heard something today where they said it's thousands and thousands of CIs, and the CI doesn't even have to tell or reveal their identity
at all.
All CI has to do is say it's drugs in there, or it's a weapon in there, and the police, or he killed this person, and the police are going to come and investigate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, to them CIs out there. And I heard they make $87,000 a year. So it's so enticing. And some people, you can't make 90 grand a year nowhere, but you can make 90 grand a year being a CI. That's actually really, really enticing to individuals to want to be a CI.
Especially, can you imagine the motherfuckers that become CIs because they done got caught doing some bullshit, so then they get deeper. They want to leave because everybody know. They'll set you up anyway. You from Philadelphia, all right, we're going to move you out to Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Give you a nice crib, car. You know what I mean? Make sure you got a, nice little check coming to you, but we need you to continue to, now you on 18. You, instead of you working out of Philadelphia, you in New York now. Now you in Jersey. Now you down south.
A CI is a confidential informant.
Yeah.
And they don't have to reveal who they are. They get you booked and they don't got to tell who they are. They just walk around and saying, hey, it's drugs in there. And it can be anybody. It can be, your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousin. They're making $87,000+ a year to be a CI.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just telling on stuff and they'll never have to show their face in court.
Yep.
Not one day. And this is the reality of it. So I advise everybody, man, not to break law. What would you do if you found out that one of your close friends was a CI?
I'd be done with him. At my big age, what I'm going to do?
What kind of conversation would you have with him?
I would ask him. See, me, I'm a blunt person. As soon as I find out, and then I'm not going to call you and ask you, I'm going to make myself present to you where I can see your body language in case you try to lie to me and all that. I'm coming straight to you like, damn, man, what's up, man? Like, all this time we done been knowing each other like, damn. And I'm showing him proof of what I've seen and what the accusations that I'm bringing to him. What's up, man? Why? Because it ain't no if you did it now. Why did you do it? Even though I'm not going to fuck with you, I don't care what kind of answer you come up with, but I still just want to know why.
How do you find? How would you find? I don't know how you would find out because they don't have to reveal it.
Well,
shit, come out of the Fed building.
Yeah, but everything is documented too. That's why you got sealed shit. You know what I mean? When shit is sealed, that's meaning hiding shit. So shit is documented. You done wrote proffers and shit like that, but they'll let that out. Like it's all types of ways of how you might have found out.
We got a special guest next week, y'all. Next Thursday, I'll tell y'all now. Special guest. Joey Marlino is going to be on Tales from the Jails next week. Episode will be available for members. Joey Marlino. Joey Marlino will be on the episode next week.
You're not doing shit.
We're doing Joey Marlino next week, and it's going to be on the it's going to be available next week. And you're going to get a lot of benefit, from that interview. There's a lot of good points in that interview, man, and it'll be available next week. So I also want to say this will be available for the members first as well. Members will be able to actually actively watch it first. It'll be available and you guys can check it out. Now for you, young man, and now I think I might have asked you this before, celebrities or people that have names in prison, like a Joey Molino or a Puff or Pooh Shiesty or Lil Durk. These guys in prison, right? People are looking at them not intentionally letting them know that they are counting on them to provide for them while they're in prison. Because sometimes, like a person might in a car, if it's somebody in a car that's broke, nobody can help them. They automatically somebody like these guys come on to the compound, and they're all in the same car. You are looking at them to kind of like you take care of the whole car, make sure everybody is taken care of, right? To a point.
Say that again.
Like I said, if any celebrity come on and he's in your car, like say like, you know, if you went to Tales from you went to jail and everybody know who you are, Tales from jail, man, law protect you. But you was to go to prison today or tomorrow. You got a little bit of celebrity status, and you go into the 066 car, and there's people that's in the 066 car that's actually doing bad, not doing too well. They would expect you to kind of help people out, thinking if you had financial stability, they would expect you to kind of provide for everybody that don't have it in the car, right?
No, it ain't like that.
Ain't like that? Okay.
Listen, I gotta know somebody. I gotta know you. I gotta be comfortable with you. What they be trying to do is befriend me.
I'm saying, if in the same car, 066.
Yeah, they'll be trying to befriend me. It's not, but they're not gonna be expecting me like, yo, he got the. No, a person gonna try to get underneath me and befriend me, to use me.
Okay. All right, and what if the person? What if the person he befriends you and now he leaves? Well, now he might still look out for you when he get out, because so he might still look out for you when he get out. But you hate to see him going. Hate to see him leaving. Really.
Yeah. That's not hate the scene, because it's like it's a comrade, my man. Well, you more so mad that you ain't going. You want him to go, but you like, damn, one of my guys is leaving. This is who I do my time with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You imagine. You in there around a motherfucker that got you laughing all day, every day. He ain't tripping about nothing. Like, he don't never stress. Anytime you get around him, your mood instantly goes to glee. You know what I'm saying? And then he go home on you. You like, dang, goddamn bid left. You be sad for a couple days until you get it, shake it off and get back into bidding.
Yeah, man. Life is, when you're in jail, man, you need those opportunities to people, because sometimes, like I said, your own family won't take care of you in jail. You will be in jail. Because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I get like, I don't want to answer the phone sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, it's just so much. Like I'll be somewhere out eating, I'll be somewhere driving, I'll be somewhere doing something. I'll be just, and like you see the jail call come through, but I gotta answer. But I don't be feeling like it, man. And it has been times that I may have been doing something where I can't answer, and I might look at the phone and like, dang, I don't have to call back. But those phone calls come through so much.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. So it's like you consume it. Then each call is 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get 3 calls back to back, that's 45 minutes I've been on the phone talking to people in jail. And the kids need your attention, and just so much, man.
Yeah. Woman needs your attention.
You gotta answer the phone. Got to. But yeah, y'all, man, we're about to get up out of here, man. But I thank y'all, man, for everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails, man. We are available on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Patreon. We are available on all platforms. The merch will be active. We can order your merch. It'll be available on all our platforms by tomorrow. So y'all should see the link available. Was set up, so it should be available and active tomorrow, where you can order merch, hats, the hat he got on. You want to get your Not On Duty t-shirt, Alarm Rate t-shirt, and all other merch that we may have as well will be available tomorrow on all of our platforms. You can order your merch, and it will be delivered to you in a timely fashion where you'll be able to, look sharp with the Tales from the Jails gear. And I want to say something. Any entrepreneur out there in business who you see, out there trying to make it, always support those who support you. Always support those who don't support you, because the reason why I say support those who don't support you is because at the end of the day, they are like you trying to make it. And maybe you supporting them, and they find out that you're supporting them, they may adopt that same character and want to support others who aren't supporting them, if that makes any sense. So just continue to be positive, continue to support those around you. And I want to say shout out to Garcia, man. Garcia, keep your head up, bro. I saw something where he posted something where as though he was talking about his business and how difficult it is to be, minority business owner. And then a few days later, they shut him down. For whatever reason, I don't know, whatever reason they shut him down for, I don't know. But he mentioned he did a live and said they shut him down. his business gonna be closed until further notice. But I just want to say, Garcia, man, the steaks, some best steaks in the city, and I have referred a lot of people. I've been down there. Give me steaks from Carter's. You've been down there. We've been down there together. So I want to tell Garcia, man, to hold his head up, keep pushing, man, and we support you here at Tales from the Jails. Anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
It's the weekend. Be mindful, not only for yourself, but for others.
Mm-hmm.
Kids, friends, family members, whatever it may be. Think 3 to 5 seconds extra to think on something, man. That won't hurt nothing. That won't take no time off your plate, nothing, man. It's free to do that. You know what I mean? Let's be responsible. A lot of us is kicking back. It's Friday, like you said, got paid. And,
Just
bills
got
paid. Probably
paid.
got a little extra couple of hours, man. You and the lady out for a night on the town. Cockroach season. I get it. But be mindful. Do everything accordingly and modestly.
Another thing too, a lot of people that y'all requesting to come up here, we can't get them on the podcast, but it's a little tricky with the feds. Feds don't really want their people or their parolees to be really around other people that's either on parole. They can't really send them when somebody's off, but they're a little finicky from what I hear. I don't know how authentic.
Yeah, but the actual state law is you cannot be around a convicted felon on parole. If you had 2 people, one just got off parole and one is still on parole, you are absolutely correct to be around that man. No other way, ifs, ands, or buts. And that's facts.
Mm-hmm. For sure. So listen, y'all, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. And once again, shout out to all my people who are working while they're working. They got the headphones in and the ear plugs in or whatever. You listen to Tales from Jails. Everybody who's tuning into the live stream, watching the episodes, Tales from Jails, we cannot be where we're going or get to where we're going without the God first, and then the support of our family, y'all, the listeners, people that are supporting us and helping propel our podcast to new heights. Thank y'all for tuning in.